Hey everybody, Nate Tice here from the Athletic Football Show, back again with another edition of Wind the Clock. This week, going to be looking at a defensive play. It's week 9. It's kind of the year of the defense in 2023. Really feels very fitting to break down 1, 2, or 3 defensive plays from a certain team. That's the Baltimore Ravens. Their defense is playing as good as anybody right now. They really confounded Geno Smith, the Seahawks offensive line, Seahawks offensive players throughout the entire day, held them to 1 for 12 on third down. So, going to be looking at a few of those Ravens plays on third down, see how the Ravens use pressure and the threat of pressure to make the Seahawks burst. So first example, and the Seahawks did convert on this one, but this is a 3rd and 3 situation. Just want to show the pre-snap and then the post-snap picture that the Ravens make you deal with, especially on passing downs. This really looks like single high. We got a deep safety here. Kyle Hamilton's over here. Yeah, we got 2 DB types over 2 pass catcher types. We got a receiver over receiver. Maybe man coverage here. Maybe you do bring 5, maybe you do bring 4, maybe you don't. So we have to figure out exactly what we do. That's why you have to confirm post-snap. Both of the linebackers are right here, and I want you to focus on them and see what they do after the snap of the ball. So again, Ravens are showing man coverage here, or a pressure look, a blitz look. And after the snap of the ball, they bail out into cover 2. And this is just to show how hard it is post-snap right now in the NFL, especially when you're playing the Ravens, and just how hard it is to play quarterback. Not only are they playing cover 2, but they brought a simulated pressure on that, which is they showed blitz, but only brought 4 instead of 5 or more. So the slot comes, Kyle Van Noy defense end drops, both linebackers drop out into a cover 2 look. This player ends up being the flat defender. This safety goes over here, he's half field, and this is an inverted cover 2. So Humphrey ends up being the half field player over here, and Hamilton comes out into the flat over there. But Geno does a good job hanging in there, hits the inside hitch route, stick route, first down. Again, here's the end zone view. You can see linebackers bailing out, cover 2 look. Geno does a good job. Play 2 here. Now, this was on the same drive after that third down conversion earlier. So here we are, 3rd and 11. This is where it's really cool to see the versatility of the Ravens safeties. You have a 3 safety look with Kyle Hamilton, Daryl Worley, and Geno Stone back here. If you're a soccer fan, it's kind of like 3 center backs.
There's a lot of small similarities.
Seeing a bit more of it in the NFL this year, and it's been pretty cool. So this time the Ravens show a pressure, show a blitz, and they bring it with Patrick Queen coming right down the pipe over there. But check out where Roquan Smith runs from to the line of scrimmage to cover JSN in the slot. So that's Roquan taking away JSN, which makes Geno Smith progress. And then when you look on the outside, pretty good coverage on the outside there with some influence on the inside. You got a deep safety. This ends up being, a voided cover 3 look. And why it can be voided, meaning that there is a hole in the coverage that they're not accounting for with nobody underneath here, is because no checkdowns get out on this route. There's the 3 deep routes, but nothing there. And we'll see from the end zone view why that is. You can see that the Seahawks center is giving a fist there. And what I believe that means is the 5 offensive linemen have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these 2 in protection, we have to sort out who is the Will and who is the Sam. Won't get into it, but the problem with it all is both of them stay in. End up going to the same guy, with Patrick Queen also setting a great pick on the left guard. And that creates some space for Matabike. So Geno Smith is trying to find something down the field. He has no checkdowns underneath, and he ends up having to eat a sack. So it's a blitz, it's a coverage sack, it's got a little bit of everything, a little bit for everyone. It hits the 4 quadrants of the marketing boxes. And we'll go to the last one, which is the interception. And this one is another one where how pressure or the threat of pressure can make these pipes burst, and they did for the Seahawks. This is a 3rd and 4. And on this one is Geno Smith again trying to do the right thing. He sees another blitz heavy look from the Ravens, so he brings in Noah Fant in protection, and they create another 7-man protection. So if you do bring a blitz, we got it, but he's also signaling to the receivers. You can see he's signaling and communicating to the receivers. The problem is, if you look at the bottom of the screen, Tyler Lockett is not seeing the signal. JSN didn't see the signal, but he gets it. JSN says, oh, okay, I'm good. He does not echo it out to Lockett, and Lockett is going, shrugging his shoulders. I don't know what to do. It's on the road. It's 3rd down. It's probably really loud here in Baltimore. It's a tough place to play. But again, the Seahawks have 7 guys in protection, and the Ravens are only bringing 4. So it's a negative number count for the Seahawks and a positive one for the Ravens. Geno actually has a pretty good idea here that he is going to try and hit this hole shot. He sees the 2 high coverage, but Lockett goes inside and then kind of stops running. And you can see the Ravens corner getting his eyes inside, looking up Jason's route. Geno's thinking he can hit this hole shot right here. There's a miscommunication. Again, pressure causes pipes to burst, and that ends up in a Geno Stone interception. Geno to Geno. I wanted to use these third down examples as a snapshot of what this Ravens defense is doing right now. They vary it up every single week. They make it so hard on offenses. They got very good players. They are playing very fast and very intelligently. And they got a great coach in Mike McDonald doing some good stuff. And this entire coaching staff should get a tip of the cap to them for what they're putting out there every week. Can't wait to keep watching them and can't wait to break them down some more. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this week's Wind the Clock. You can check this out every single week. I did miss last week. I'm sorry about that. My apologies. But every single week, I'll be providing a breakdown. Get to use my little pen thing. It's a lot of fun. Please make sure to subscribe to the Athletic Football Show YouTube channel. I'll see you guys next week.